Good day, everyone. Today we'll be starting a new lesson on pre-calculus. First and foremost, what is pre-calculus? Pre-calculus is a set of courses that includes algebra and trigonometry. Schools frequently split algebra and trigonometry as two distinct areas of the curriculum. We will talk about this first. A conic section. A conic section is a curve formed when the surface of a cone intersects with a plane, with the four types of conic section being the circle, the ellipse, the parabola, and the hyperbola. This is what the conic looks like, taken from Google.
And the very first conic we'll be tackling is a shape we are all familiar with, and it is the circle. A circle is defined as a collection of all points in a plane that are all equidistant from a fixed point known as the center, with the distance from the center called the radius, and the distance around the circle called the circumference.
The real-life adaptation example would be the car tires. A circular conic section since they must be perfectly round in order for the car to function properly. The fact that the tires and wheels are shaped like circle is beneficial and vital because otherwise, automobile journeys would be rough and uncomfortable.
The next conic is the ellipse. When a plane slices a cone, and the angle between perpendicular to the axis and parallel to the side of the cone, an ellipse is formed. When two focus the collection of all points in a plane whose distances from two fixed points, called foci, are constant, defined as an ellipse. All of these are lemons, because they extend longer on the y-axis if they are hanging from a branch, and not on the x-axis if they are resting on a countertop. Lemons may be used for a variety of items throughout the day, and their elliptical form allows restaurants to chop them into multiple pieces to save money.
A parabola is a curve formed by the intersection of a plane and cone. When the plane is at the same slant as the side of the cone, parabola is the set of all locations equidistant from a line and a fixed point not on the line. It's called parabola. The focus is the point on which the directrix is drawn. The vertex is the highway point on the parabola between the focus and the directrix. The axis is the line that runs through the focus and vertex. With regard to its axis, a parabola is symmetric. The ellipse and the hyperbola are both symmetric along the conjugate axis.
Roller coasters is a good illustration of parabolas. This iconic form is beneficial for roller coasters because it provides rider the feeling of climbing a hill, reaching the top, and then coasting down with high speed.
A hyperbola is affected by concepts such as foci, directrix, latus rectum, and eccentricity. The route taken by the tip of Sundar's shadow, the scattering trajectory of the subatomic particle, and the other instance of hyperbola are only few.
And lastly, for the real-life adaptations, the glass comes in with an arc in the center on both sides. An hourglass is a perfect illustration of hyperbolas. The hyperbolas in the hourglass are helpful since they were once used to determine if an hour had passed before clocks were invented.